Hello, faculty and peers. Welcome to my video presentation on the Light Pollution Project. Today, I want to inform you about light pollution and how it impacts the environment and physical health while providing little-known facts and giving some solutions to issues associated with light pollution. I've conducted plenty of research on the topic and followed credible sources, and I chose the Light Pollution Project because I am passionate about the night sky. I'm going to talk about how artificial light affects the environment, the financial impact of light pollution, and finally, I want to cover some solutions to the issue of light pollution. In this first example, this is a backyard that is showing globe lights. Many people think globe lights are a great option, but actually it has a lot of glare. So when you have a lot of glare, it causes your pupils to constrict, and then you don't see as good. In this example, someone covers up the glare, and you can actually see someone is standing in the fence. So whenever we have light that doesn't glare as much, it is actually better for seeing and for safety. But let's tie that into our presentation. So what exactly is light pollution? Well, it's the excessive or misdirected artificial light produced by human activities that disrupt the natural darkness of the night sky. It may not seem like a big deal, but it has some serious consequences. First, one of those consequences, light pollution affects our environment. It disrupts the natural habitat of nocturnal animals, interferes with their feeding and mating patterns, and can lead to pollution decline. It also impacts our health by disrupting our sleep patterns and circadian rhythms. In this infographic here provided by thescientist.com, we can see the effects of light pollution on the environment. Our first example here is birds that are, or animals that are attracted to city lights. This is what we call fatal attraction. It causes them to become disoriented, they have deadly collisions, and sometimes they die from exhaustion. The second example, dining by street lights. That's where street lamps, floodlights, and other luminous objects attract a wide range of insects at night. So predators hone in on light-loving swarms, and they take advantage of congregated prey. The third example is what we call lonely nights. And in that example, nighttime lighting drives away those pollinators that are nocturnal. So when you don't have those nocturnal pollinators, the plants don't bear fruit or bloom, and that could cause a problem to the environment. Here, in example number 4, that's what we call shifting communities. Artificial illumination at night can increase the proportion of microorganisms in freshwater sediments. And that causes, photosynthesis issues in those neighborhoods. The fifth example are, birds that on a tree or a stick there, and if you can't tell, they're a bit confused. This is what we call desynchronized. Artificial lights at night can perturb an animal's circadian rhythm. So most times they're thrown off on their sleep, foraging, mating, migration, and those are tightly controlled in the body's internal clock. So these are examples all in this here, how light pollution can affect our environment. Now that we talked about the environmental effects, I want to discuss how light pollution can affect us financially. Light pollution wastes a lot of energy and money because the excessive use of artificial light leads to unnecessary energy consumption and increased carbon emissions. By reducing light pollution, we can save money and reduce our carbon footprint. On this graphic, it just gives us a lot of data on how the U.S. uses a lot of waste from commercial buildings and parking lots. There's $3 billion a year wasted on excessive lighting, and it causes a lot of carbon dioxide problems just by that excessiveness that we don't even think about. Now let's talk about the plan, right? We're going to talk about the Light Pollution Project. Our objective is to raise awareness about the issue of light pollution and promote sustainable lighting practices. So we aim to educate people about the negative effects of light pollution and provide practical solutions to reduce it. So here is the light bulbs that we will provide in our program that is better for excessive lighting in the environment. In conclusion, we can make a difference and preserve beauty in our night sky by working together. Although we talked about how artificial light affects the environment, financial impact of it, and some solutions, now we want to discuss the project itself. To implement this project, I will meet with the HOA in my neighborhood and put together a presentation that will show how HOA dollars will help the neighborhood with light pollution. With approval, we'll put together a community event to spread awareness and pass out the light bulbs. I think this project will make a difference, and I'm excited to take action. Thank you all for listening.